Welcome back to Rebel News and happy Black History Month. It seems that in honor of Black History Month, the skies brought us a snowfall, just like the popular FX show. In Chicago, there are said to be 10 inches of snow coming tonight, and a storm advisory has been issued according to ABC7 Chicago News. Despite the weather, one substitute teacher had to trek to work this morning. In a phone interview, he described his journey. Avery Williams is a 27-year-old substitute teacher in Chicago. When he arrived at his site this morning, he noticed something off.
So by the time I got to the school, it was around 7:27. I didn't see the security guard that was near the door. I didn't see nobody sitting at the desk near the door. I didn't see no cars in the parking lot. I saw the office. I saw the main office. It was dark. The blinders was still there, and the auditorium was still dark. Only thing that had lights was the hallway.
He reached out to his job, and they asked if he would like to go to another school in the area since that school was closed. This dumbfounded Williams.
When they called me back, they said, their website says that. Sorry about that. Their website says that they're open, but they haven't notified us that they was closed. So you could go home. But before they even said you could go home, it's like, but is there any other schools you want to work at in the area? You can receive double pay. So me being dumbfounded, I was like, I'm in the cold and I don't know any schools around this area. So I was like, it's okay. You could go home. We'll pay you for
Williams is not the only millennial we spoke to who expressed dissatisfaction with their job. We also spoke to Jane Palmer, a 28-year-old prep cook for a Logan Square restaurant. Recently, Palmer left her job as a prep cook because she said that her and her manager could not see eye to eye. Additionally, she contracted COVID-19 and completed her 5-day quarantine period, but she was still positive for COVID-19, and her job had an unsympathetic attitude toward her diagnosis, she tells Rebel News.
It's like, if you don't care and you're not valuing me as an employee and giving me opportunities to participate and to move up, then there's no point in me being here and working my butt off. You know, life is more than money. Life is about a peace of mind.
Overall, Williams and Palmer's stories exemplify the fact that millennials are now prioritizing their mental health over jobs. In a survey of mostly millennials, we found that 55% of those surveyed felt unsafe or extremely unsafe working in person, and 45% rated their job's response to COVID as poor. Additionally, 64% of those surveyed reported that they made less than $3,000 per month. Amongst poor and working class millennials, there seems to be a consensus that jobs are not prioritizing people's health, albeit physical health or mental health. So because of that, there is this great resignation going on. And the great resignation refers to this phenomenon of millennials leaving jobs in droves for better opportunities. With Rebel News, I'm Giovanna Whitney.